Look at those big gray clouds up there blowing on by. It's cloudy over this way. It's cloudy over that way. There's a little bit of sun. It's like 42 degrees, 41 degrees. The end of January. I think we're supposed to get up over 60 degrees today. Be right back. What did the honeybee flying around? And running into a branch. Thud. Honeybees are funny. Yeah. Some beds, huh? A few beds. There's a bed. I may have to do something about that. The only reason I hadn't is they've got it glued down. And I didn't want to mess with it once they propolized it all. Oh, I forgot to put that on there last night. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a mummy. What's up with here, huh? What's that, these? Oh, no. Doesn't feel hard. Let me see any down here. There's the one I just dropped. No? We don't want no mummies. What is that called? Sack brood? I mean, I wouldn't think one was, you know. But that does mean there's brood, doesn't that? Doesn't that mean that if, yeah, because see, it's not hard. Doesn't that mean that that got pulled out of a cell and it's soft, so it's recent, and I didn't notice it yesterday. So that would mean that there's hatching bees, wouldn't it? Or potentially hatching bees. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, because that was fresh, and it wasn't chalky, or it wasn't. I've felt chalk brood before. What was it? My first year. I had a hive that had a little bit of it. That's a piece of info. Where are you going, honeybee? Stay inside. My brain is working on that now. It's funny how my head works. But yeah, so if they have pulled out a fresh, I don't know what they're called when they're that stage, half-developed bee, that means that there's some measure of hatching process going on. There's about a dozen. Yeah. I know a lot of people probably don't watch these. I mainly make them because I use it for notes. Wish I could attach that endoscope camera to this camera. I'm gonna make me like a coat hanger wire so that I can feed it straighter and maybe use it a little more efficiently. Overall, though, I really am liking how the benches have worked out. It's all just been theory until going through the winter. I'll change stuff up some this next season. I'll make it, I don't like that, it's too tight. It's gonna tear it. A little better next season. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to tear a tarp. But I think it works pretty good with the plastic. I think next season I may do a similar thing here, you know, with a piece of plastic across the back so that I can pull it down so that it'd sit down about here and block a little more of the weather. That probably looked really weird. Sorry about that. You may not get to see it. But and then I want to change the angles on these ones that the roof is too shallow, because we had a nice slide off when we got all of that snow and then freezing rain. And I did notice that, see, there's not a whole lot of support. That's just a half-inch sheet of plywood with a runner in front. So the ones that sat up there for a while, the plywood did start to sag a little bit, and we don't want that. So we'll be changing that angle a little bit. That's pretty easy to do too. But you don't know how you want it until you try it. But I like that better. And then this next season, I'm gonna have better tie downs. I don't like how the bungees pull on it's real difficult to get them to where they don't pull too hard, and they're just cheap tarps. You know. May have to title this one just Morning Ramble. Still can't wrap my head around how or where honeybees are finding white pollen. A bunch of these snowberry seeds. Not good to eat or nothing. Birds don't even really care for them. But they make a nice bloom for honeybees, I guess. And if they're native and all over, may as well be all over, huh? And I get my field mower fixed so that I can clean everything up while it's nice and easy to clean up. Not too long, it'll be time to throw out the after final frost seed batches. I'm gonna go with a bunch of mustard this year. I've got mustard, hairy vetch, and buckwheat left over from last year. That's what I'm gonna put all right here. More bee food. And I'm gonna probably attach to my water system and run hydration for those dry months. And then this year, now that we've been here a little longer and I know how things are, I want to pull my garden fabric back further so that I'm not making mud paths and that sort of thing. And then on these ones, I should be able to get the irrigation in and put my lavender and mint and stuff along the fronts of these this year. along here. And I've got the plywood still and everything for finishing off the covers for everything. I think I've even got the tarps, and I thought about doing that just so it's built and that project is finished. I don't know if I want to use them all summer or not. I haven't decided yet. If I don't use them during the summer, I got to take them off and stack them somewhere, maybe back here along the front. What's up, pup dogs? My hands are cold. What's up, pup dogs? Well, looks like the sun's coming out. Maybe it's gonna get warm like they say. I guess we'll see. Something else I want to address is a nursery area. Last year when I used the back bench for my nursery, it worked, but I ran into occasions where it was too close to strong colonies for things that I needed to do with it. So we're gonna address that this year, and either I'm gonna set up bench and such back here along that line where there's the dead tree, and most likely I'm going to set it up here. I've got the long hive that I want to modify, and then I have this, and I will use this area is what I'm thinking. I think I might want to use that nice flat area back there somewhere to move my feeding station a little closer. And downhill. I found out I didn't like carrying a tub full of, or not carrying, but wheeling a tub full of syrup uphill. So while I like the secluded, sheltered spot for it, I would kind of like to find an area downhill and maybe move that. But yeah, I'm going to set up that long hive here and use this existing bench and maybe the long hive on this end or this end. I haven't decided yet. And we're going to make that our nursery location. So any of my small nooks or stuff like that, or further away from full strength colonies, that you can create a robbing event accidentally. That was interesting and exciting and not all that enjoyable, but that's about it. I think we've got our sugar lined up, we've got our new queens lined up, we've got our spring strength lined up. Because I got to have strength colonies, strong colonies, when blackberries hit or I miss it. So that means early buildup, and there's two ways to do it. You buy bees or you grow bees. I'm going to try doing both. Alrighty. Blessed days. Hey, it's still kind of wet. Ooh, those are gray clouds over there. Y'all have a great day. Bye.